Hi, this is Bill Scott, the author of The Day Satan Called. Usually I blog with you guys through written form. Today I decided to do a vlog, okay? I think I'm cool enough to do that. And I would like your comments, yay or nay. Today's vlog is The Devil Inside Me. Some of you have seen the reviews over the weekend. Huge movie, blockbuster, $34 million at the box office over the weekend. It took $1 million to produce it, $34 million in the box office. Definitely huge. Let's start out with this as we talk about The Devil Inside Me, horror flicks, right, wrong, maybe. You know, I go with Romans 8:15 when Janet and I even think about seeing a movie, and this is, the spirit that we received is not a spirit that makes us slaves again and causes us to fear. I'm not going to pay $10 to go down to a movie theater and pay for the spirit of fear to be put inside me. God hasn't given me a spirit of fear. Why would I buy it? Now, you might be going, Bill, okay, the devil inside, it's huge. Is there any redemptive value at all in horror flicks? Well, the vast majority no, but I wouldn't say it all the time. Anthony Hopkins' The Rite came out about a year ago. Did very well, I think over $35 million if I had the right figure, but it did well, okay? Demonic activity, it was a priest, it was based on a true life story. There was redemptive value with God's power involved. But that's not the case in many instances. We just see demonic activity. We want to peer through the window and see what the other side is like. So you might be saying, Bill, okay, first of all, why are so many people, including Christians in church, so eager to see a horror flick? I think we're intrigued. I think we know deep down inside that we don't just deal with flesh and blood. Matter of fact, I'm going to read this for you. I've got some notes on the side so I don't get it wrong here for you. I don't have it memorized, but it's Ephesians 6:8. The whole chapter is incredible, but our fight is not against people on earth, the Bible says. We're fighting against the rulers, authorities, check this, and the powers of this world's darkness. We're fighting against the spiritual powers of evil in the heavenly realms. It's demonic activity. So I think when we realize that, and then we see like The Devil Inside Me come on the screen or some other horror flick, we want to go see because there's a little bit of us that believes that demonic activity is real, but if we see it on the big screen and it scares us too much, we can always say it was a movie. I don't believe. Yet in other countries, this is the norm. They don't have to see horror flicks. They know demonic activity takes place on a regular basis. Is it wrong to see a horror flick? You'd have to pray about that. For me and my wife and family, we don't watch horror flicks. It's been about 20 years. I suppose if there was one that had a redemptive value of God's power at the end over evil, maybe, a slight maybe, I would do something like, I'd see something like that. That's a possibility. But I'd be very careful not to open doors. Because when we open doors spiritually, we can cause a lot of demonic activity in our own life. You know, it's one thing to go see The Devil Inside Me, a fiction movie. It's another thing to live it for 18 months the way I did. That's the reason I wrote my book, The Day Satan Called. I've seen a lot of that stuff in person. Now, here's the cool thing. God wins. Don't you love that? God wins. He can give you the power to overcome, but you don't see that in every horror flick. Sometimes the enemy is unbeatable, which again instills you fear that you just can't overcome. So be careful. Don't open doors. Pray before you go see any kind of a movie, but be very careful with movies like The Devil Inside Me and some of the horror flicks that come out, that you don't go and pay $10 to buy the spirit of fear when God hadn't given it to you at all. Now, I don't know if you like the blog thing that we got going on today. If so, let me know. Leave a comment, yay or nay. And man, God bless you. Thanks for checking out the book, The Day Satan Called. I'm telling you, it's an incredible read. You can get it on Kindle, iBooks, The Nook, Amazon, Walmart has it. And I think you'll find an incredible read there. Have yourself an incredible day. Happy New Year to everybody.